Hey everyone, and welcome to this month's Karratha market update. The Greens have convinced Labor to ban future borrowing through self-managed super funds for residential properties. What does that mean for Karratha? Where investor activity has traditionally played a significant role in the Karratha marketplace, fewer self-managed super fund buyers could mean less competition for some investment properties. However, self-managed super funds represent a very small percentage of the marketplace, typically 5 to 10% of the lending nationally. So the immediate impact is likely to be limited. The bigger factor for Karratha will still remain local employment, resource sector activity, rental demand, and housing supply. June was a big month for the Pilbara, with major developments reinforcing the region's long-term economic outlook. The Pilbara Summit was held in Karratha this month, with over 600 industry, government, and business leaders to discuss future investment in critical minerals and regional growth. Mining remained front and centre, with plans unveiled for the new Andover lithium project just outside of Rodan. The proposed mine could create over 2,000 construction jobs with 500 ongoing jobs, highlighting the continued growth in the region. The Pilbara continues to attract major resource investment, along with job creation and infrastructure spending, all of which support the housing demand across the wider Karratha region. If you're considering buying or selling or investing, it's key to keep an eye on these projects, as today's resource investment often becomes tomorrow's market demand. The June data points to a marketplace that remains active across both sales and rental, with strong buyer and tenant demand continuing to absorb the available stock. With 14 leased properties generating 113 inquiries, that's roughly 8 inquiries leased per property, indicating competition among tenants. With the limited supply of only 62 rental properties advertised on realestate.com, Realmark holding 10 active listings suggests quality rental stock is being absorbed quickly. With 14 properties leased in June, the highest price being $1,800 at 37 Gawthorne Drive, and the lowest rent being $730 at 551 Hill Road in Dampier. The spread between $730 and $1,800 indicates that tenants are willing to pay a premium for executive homes that are well maintained. What it means is that the rental market remains landlord friendly. Vacancy appears tight and the tenant demand continues to outpace the supply. Onto the sales market, the buyer activity remains quite healthy. We conducted 28 open for inspections with over 85 attendees. We placed 16 properties under contract in June, and this is a great result given the size of the Karratha marketplace. A higher sale price for the month was 77 Butcherbird, which sold for $1,234,000 at online auction. It had 5 active bidders with 17 bids, only being on market for 17 days. When multiple buyers compete at auction and the property sells in under 3 weeks, this indicates that there's still high buyer confidence for those properties at the upper end of the market. The lowest sale price of the month was a stunning property at 431 Withnell, which sold for circa $600. The favourite sale of the month was 9 Lewington Way, which sold prior to auction in the high 700s. This is a beautiful 3x1 renovated property which sold to a young family starting their latest chapter up here in Karratha. If you want any help from a real estate perspective, contact Realmark Karratha on 9197 2600.